So this belt is going behind you. So you sit down, you're sitting right to the back of your seat. And then you move the flesh of the buttocks to the side so your sitting bones are down. And then this little guy is coming just here, but it's behind the sitting bone, so you're not sitting on it. But what it's doing is it enables the buttock flesh and the lower sacrum to relax down, so that you're not sitting with a tip to the pelvis. Sometimes we sort of get in habits of sitting like this. Can you see how I'm leaning my pelvis forward and I'm dipping in my back? So that's not restful. So we need to have the belt there. Well, the belt gives a subtle adjustment so that the buttocks can release and the lower back can release down. So I'm still stretching up, but I'm not dipping forward. So this releases down. So place that. And then if you can just look at the screen, I'll carry on with what I was saying. So then once this lower portion of the buttocks and the sacrum releases down, also the seventh cervical, this area, the skin releases down. So this bit, so if you just touch on your neck, there's often a bit that sticks out, the seventh cervical. So the skin of that releases down. The trapezius releases down. This goes down, and so does this. And then place your hands. So just feel that now as you sit down with the mat, with the belt. Feeling the lower buttocks releasing down and the skin of the seventh cervical also releasing down. We'll turn the palms to face up and just feel what that's like. Feel the alertness and the calmness. So we're in Sukhasana, cross legs. Sitting to the back of the foam pads. Maybe sit a bit higher there, Sarah, because can you feel the knees are quite high and it might make it uncomfortable for your groins. Do you want to just grab a little bit of extra height? Maybe even just a blanket or so. Okay, so now Parvatasana, interlace your fingers. Spread your palms forward, eyes wide open, be present, awake, and stretch the arms up. Lift up out of the hips, but keep that lower buttock area releasing down. Can you feel your body is really long? Your abdomen is long, your side body is long. Bring the arms down, change the interlace. Stretch up. Can you feel the sides of the waist go in slightly? Long abdomen. Arms down, then a twist. Turning to the right, bring the left hand across, the right hand behind. You may need to block your hand onto a brick or catch hold of the blanket you're sitting on so you've got some traction to take that shoulder back. Then lift up, so get that same length. And now with your exhalation, actively mobilize this abdominal band to turn. So you're lifting and then exhale and turn. So you're using the out breath to access the abdomen and to turn. And again, breathe in, exhale and 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 turn. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Feel the abdomen ringing. Good. And center. Because it's very easy to sort of turn with the bones, sort of place the hand and turn the head. and sort of turn with sort of the ribs or something, and the abdomen doesn't get involved. So we're using this twist to wake up this zone, which is our exhalation muscles. So place your hands and lift up, get that length. Exhale, turn. And again, exhale, turn. And again, exhale, exhale, exhale. And center. Stretch out your legs, change the cross. So again, we're turning on the exhalation. So this time you're going to turn, and you're going to keep that turn until you've completely released your out breath. So you're going to breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. So you breathe out, turn, pause, breathe out, turn, pause. And then once you've done a few of those, and then you do the last one, which empties the lungs. Empty, 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 empty. No air left, it's all gone out, and I'm still turning, still turning, still turning. And then back to the centre. So I sort of let my voice get a bit short there, so you can feel how there's no air left. Ready? So lift up, exhale, turn. And exhale, turning to the right now. And again, exhale, turn. And again, turn. And then turn and release the air. Feel the abdomen moving in, navel moving in. Empty the lungs with that turn. And then center. And the other side. So lift up. Exhale to turn. Exhale to turn. Exhale to turn. And then exhale. See if you're nearly there, and you do a long out breath. Empty, empty, empty. Feel the navel moving in, waist moving in, lower back moving in. Don't look forwards. Keep the head up. Keep the chest up. So even though there's a long held out breath, the chest is lifting maximum. And center. Good. Then interlace the fingers once again. Take the hands above the head. Elbows bent. Elbows bent. And then from here, unless you've got dislocated shoulder, if you get dislocated shoulders, you don't want to go into this method. So doing Parvatasana. So from here, keep the armpits lifted, bring the neck forward, head down, and stretch up. Lift the armpits, lift the chest up. Head is down, and then do a long exhalation and feel those waist muscles, lower abdominal muscles, but feel that you're growing taller because the diaphragm is lifting inside the body and the arms are helping the lift. So the head is down, arms are up, diaphragm is up as you breathe out, long out breath. And then once you've finished your out breath, bend your elbows and bring your head up. Just recover. Change the interlace. We do one more. So place the hands. So can you feel with the elbows bent, you can draw the skin of the seventh cervical down. You can draw the trapezius muscle down more easily. Now keep that. Bring the head forward and stretch up. Breathe in and then begin a long out breath. Keep the throat soft. And as you breathe out, feel that you're growing taller. And then release. Raise your head up. And then stretch your arms wide. Reach them out to the side. Then turn the arms. So you're turning the wrists, you're turning the forearms, you're turning the upper arms and the shoulder as you reach out to the side. Roll the shoulders. And then keeping this lift in the armpits, keeping this circular action in the shoulders. Can you move that 7th cervical in and release the skin down? Can you see if you can sensitize and feel that area releasing down? And then bring the palms together in Atman, Anjali Mudra. Atman is the soul, Anjali is blessings. Then once the palms are together, keep the lift in the side chest, keep the breath in the collarbones. So we're going to begin with the working with the 4 syllables. Nga, NG, which is a nasal sound, is the first sound. So close your eyes. So just the Nga sound. And exhale. Release the base of the sacrum. And now Nga and the R sound, pronouncing the R sound. Feel that opening of the R sound. So the NG is one of the Sanskrit letters that goes through the nose. The sound is through the nose. Actually, that's not so much the sound, it's the air. The air's going through the nose. And then release your hands. So just pinch your nose and make the R sound. Ah, pinch your nose and see if you can still say the R sound. Ah. Can you see? Make the R sound and then pinch your nose and see if you can still make the R sound. Ah. You okay there? Akika, have you frozen? No. Okay, good. So take your hand and then pinch your nose. So before you pinch, make the R sound and then pinch your nose, see if there's any difference. Not much difference. Yeah. Now make the sound and see what happens. So go on. Any difference? There is a difference. Can you feel the difference? It doesn't happen. The sound disappears, doesn't it? Because the air is coming through the nose, and you can only really notice it until you pluck your nose, and it's like, oh, the sound stops. So, is the first sound. Ah is the next sound. Ooh is the one after that. Ooh. And then ooh, you. Ooh. So can you feel that ooh is in the most of the mouth? Ooh is further back in the mouth. Ooh, you. Ooh, and then the lips are closed and the sound goes right back. As if you're swallowing the sound. So feel that those sounds have locations going from the front of the mouth to the back of the mouth. And that's a scientific thing, it's not just a hopeful thing. It's a linguistic thing about sound. So let's bring the hands back to Atmananjali, and we're going to do all those sounds, and then we will repeat, and they'll get more shorter and shorter. So do with your own comfort of your own breathing. Seventh cervical in, skin down, sacrum down, waist back. Close your eyes, see if you can use your exhalation muscles so that you don't run out of breath. Exhale, inhale. Going, and even though the sound is happening in the mouth, keep some awareness on the belly and the exhalation muscles. Try to keep the throat relaxed as possible. Just a couple more of the Om sound, the Pranava. This one your last one for now. Keeping the eyes closed. Once you finish that one, rest the backs of your hands on your legs in pranayama position. Keep the upper arms turning outwards and feel the resonance, the vibration, the effect of that practice. So we're just with natural breathing now. Feeling the stuff of the air in the nostrils as we breathe in and breathe out. Keep the body alive and awake, so the armpit chest is still lifting, seventh cervical is still in, skin is releasing down. Feel your in-breath, the slight pause at the end of the in-breath. Feel the out-breath and the slight pause at the end of the out-breath. Half a minute more. Gently bring your awareness to the surface of your skin, into the room. So we're still in touch with our internal view, and we're now bringing our awareness to the external view as well. So begin to focus your eyes and then open them. And if you need to stretch out your legs, feel free. So what we were doing there, I want you to just feel this work with the hands. So the diaphragm is in this patch here, in this gap. And it goes like this. When we breathe in, it goes down, so it makes space for the air. And then when we breathe out, it goes up. When we breathe in, the diaphragm goes down, and when we breathe out, it comes up. So just use your hands just to feel it, because it's kind of a weird thing. So the hands are here and then they go up. And the reason why I've got the palms facing up is because you get this sense of the scoop, whereas if you have the hands here, that's okay, but I feel that this is possibly more like how that diaphragm would behave. So from here, so connect with your normal breathing, and when you breathe in, bring the hands down, and when you breathe out, lift the fingers up. Breathing in, hands release down to flat. Breathing out, fingers come up. So see if you can coordinate that. Breathing in, breathing out. With your own rhythm, obviously. So keep going. I'm not seeing fingers moving though for some reason. They're all just staying still. Move the fingers right up. So maybe you can't see, my fingers are right up like this. And then flat. And then up like a fountain or a rocket, up and out and up. So the backs of the hands are resting against each other when they come up. So it's like a Anjali but the other way round. That's it, and out. That's better, now I can see some movement. So see if you can just feel natural breathing. Inhaling, flatten, exhaling, lift. Yeah, that's it. Inhaling, flatten, exhaling, lift. Good. And then release. So that's why when we breathe out, we want to feel that there's this real length, because the diaphragm's coming up, but we're actually using the abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to squeeze the air out. So now bring your hands to your side ribs and breathe in. Can you feel your ribs expanding out to the side? So when we breathe in, we expand our ribs to the side. Well, hopefully, if we do a good breath, we can, well, we do, but sometimes it can just be a very little movement. So breathing in. Okay, so feel this rib cage, it expands out when we breathe in and releases back. So let's do our Ujjayi 8, which is long inhalation, long exhalation. We've only got a couple of minutes for this, but let's touch onto it. So feeling the ribs expanding to the side, I really want you to feel that as you do the long inhalation. So to go into Jalandhara Bandha, you're going to lift your shoulders up, and as you, so lift, maybe I should show you first. So you lift the shoulders up, and as you take them up, you're going to take your neck forward, your head down, and then you draw the backs of the shoulders down, but the front chest is still up. Okay, because if you're doing Jalandhara with your shoulders cramped down here, and then just tipping the head, your chest and your chin are very far away. So everybody lift your shoulders right up, lift the side body, start to take the shoulders back and take the neck forwards and down, and then draw the trapezius down. But keep the front armpit chest lifted and turn the palms of your hands to face the ceiling. Close your eyes. That's not you're not doing it there, Kiko. Come on. Shoulders up. And as you start to take them back, bring the neck forwards and down. No, the head first. Head next. Shoulders up. The others just establish your natural breathing. So shoulders up. That's it. Neck forward, head down. Come on, look as funny as I do. That's it. And now keep the front chest lifted and draw the back chest down. So draw the back trapezius down, seventh cervical down. That's it. Then settle. And then just do a couple of long inhalations, expanding the ribs out to the side. And long exhalations using the abdominal muscles. Face passive. Do natural breathing in between if you need to. And come back to natural breathing. Keep the armpit chest lifting. And then to bring your head back up to neutral, you're going to draw the trapezius muscle down, move the seventh cervical in and lift the collarbones as if you're rolling the collarbones more up towards the ceiling. So the head stays quiet. And then just be here with your natural breathing, Ujjayi 5, feeling the resonance, the pranava of that pranayama. Ujjayi 8. Attending to your breathing. And then slowly bring your awareness to the surface of your skin. Out into the room. So staying connected to the internal view as you begin to focus your eyes and then open them and then be part of the external view as well. So we'll finish our seated pranayama here, and so please lie down in shavasana for a few minutes just to kind of settle your nerves before you move on with the day. So lie flat or lie down just over a bolster in shavasana too, but do lie down even if it's just for a minute. So have a good day everyone, and I'll send you the recording so you can have a go at this again soon.